Welcome to our comprehensive guide on setting up your local development environment for Freshworks app development. I am Devjani Chatterjee, Senior Developer Advocate at Freshworks, and I'll guide you through the detailed process of creating a Freshworks developer account, a product account, and installing Freshworks Development Kit or FDK, and troubleshooting common issues with installation in Mac and Windows setup. Configuring your environment to efficiently create and test your custom apps within the Freshworks ecosystem. Let's begin with the basics. Your journey starts by creating a personalized developer account. This is your gateway to accessing and managing all the Freshworks suite of products. You can check out the link that is flashing on the screen right now. This is a detailed sign-up process. Once we are done, we log in to the screen that you can see right now. This is our developer platform. This is where we build on top of the products different kinds of apps. In order to do so, you need to next enroll in a free trial within your developer account to gain direct access to a Freshworks product of your choice. Remember, you can manage multiple product trials from a simple developer account. We will first do a setup for Windows with a fresh installation using Chocolatey, which will simplify installing and managing Node.js. Begin by launching PowerShell in admin mode. Search for PowerShell in your start menu, right click on it and select Run as Administrator. Once your PowerShell is open with administrative rights, we'll adjust the execution policy to allow scripts to run after entering the command you can find on the setup screen. After running this, Chocolatey will be installed on your system. You can verify the installation by typing choco --v. This should have ideally showed the version. Since we are encountering errors, like any good developer, we will do a simple Google search, which will land us up on Stack Overflow, as you can see. Now this is a very common hiccup some of you might encounter setting up the NVM path correctly. If you have installed NVM but your system can't recognize the NVM command, it is very likely there is a path issue. Let us troubleshoot that together. You can check whether the path is correctly set. If not, type out this command and make sure you replace your username with your actual Windows username. Once added, click OK to close all dialog boxes. And for these changes to take effect, you might need to restart your PowerShell or command prompt, or sometimes a system restart might also be necessary. So after restarting, open up a new Windows PowerShell and type choco -v to check out if the installation was now correct. Once done, we will then install the NVM, which is a very straightforward process. After installing NVM, we'll check out the version. Once done, set up node, select the default version and install FDK, which is a very straightforward process. If there are previous versions of FDK, you can uninstall and install a fresh new version. We will now transition to setting up on Mac using Brew. If you don't have Brew installed, run the command flashing on the screen. Install NVM via Brew. Running Brew install NVM, and you'll need to add NVM to your shell profile. First, determine which shell you're using. If you're unsure, you can check out by running echo $shell. This command will return something and you will be able to find out whether you're using bash or ZSH. Now you can next edit your shell configuration file. In the editor, add the code that is shown on the screen. To save the file in Nano, press Ctrl+O and enter to confirm. To exit Nano, press Ctrl+X, then reload your profile. Run source command and then verify npm installation. Go ahead and install Node and see the version is installed correctly. Next up, we will install FDK. However, many of you will have FDK installed and you will need to uninstall FDK. There might be a few challenges associated with that as well. So what we'll do is, instead of installing the latest version, we'll go back a version, install that, and then see where this goes. We have removed the -g tag and installed a different version. So now when we try to check the FDK version, it says command not found because FDK was not installed correctly. In this case, FDK was not installed globally because we have removed the -g command. So we'll now add the -g tag and do a reinstallation of FDK. So now when we run FDK version, it shows us that FDK is installed. But if you remember, we had FDK installed twice. So now we will figure out where it was installed locally and then remove that so that only one instance remains. Run pwd to find out the working directory. List the installed packages to see if FDK is present, running npm list grep FDK command. Then remove the local installation. If FDK is installed locally, it will appear in the output of the command above, and to remove it, use npm uninstall FDK. This should remove FDK from the local node module directory and also update your project's package.json and package.log.json files, removing references to the uninstalled packages. After that, verify the removal with the same npm list grep FDK command. If this returns no output, then FDK has been successfully removed from your project. At this point, you would also need to check about the global installation. You can check if FDK is installed globally by adding in the -g tag. If you're done working with FDK entirely, you might also want to clean up any residual configuration or cache that might affect future installation. Run npm cache verify, and if you find persistent issues, you can also run an npm cache clean space --force. Now all that remains is to verify npm version, version manager, node version, and npm version. Also check out the FDK version if everything else looks correct. And that's all for tutorials.